Okay, here is that first panel already finished. The glass is finished. Now I flipped it upside down because I had finished putting one coat of solder on the front side. So after that I flipped it over and now I'm ready to solder the back side. So the front side is done. I'm doing the back side now. This is called flux. You put flux. Flux cleans the copper, gets it ready for soldering, and you try to go around it and not concentrate your heat in any one spot. Otherwise, you run the risk of breaking some glass. So just wait a moment. I should have had the thing up to temperature. What I'll do is I'll put drops of solder all across it, and then let's see, got 1 minute going through. Come on, baby. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put a glob of solder. This is the solder in my soldering iron, and I'll go all the way around, picking different spots to put solder on to try to even out the heat so that the glass heats up and expands evenly. So I'll just keep on dabbing on the solder onto the tip of the soldering iron, and then onto the coil, the foil. The foil has been fluxed, so it will accept the solder very nicely. The temperature that I have the soldering iron on is 460. There's a rheostat here. I can go anywhere from 240 up to 540. So I have it around 460. That's a nice round number. I'm staying away from the edges right now. I want to be able to get this thing rigid enough so I can pop it out of its frame and test fit it in the frame, the window sash. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So I'll just keep dabbing along, and I'll show you what it's like. I'll probably have to stop this video sooner rather than later. So I'll just keep on putting dabs of solder on until I have them about 1/4 inch apart. And then I'll take my soldering iron and run it and join all of the beads together to make one continuous strip of solder. Let me see where I am on that. 3.5 minutes. All right, I'm going to stop the video right here because it's probably getting very boring for you looking at me playing hopscotch across this board. But you get the idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to stop it right here and put it on the internet.